Welcome to the Girls Table podcast with your host Ndlovu Primrose, and in today's show we are joined by a young lady. May you please introduce yourself?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm here with you, Ndlovu, aka Royal.
Alright, siyabamukela Skosini aka Royal. So in today's topic we are looking at the effect of economic and emotional abuse to unemployed women who are in marriages. To marriage umtshada.
Yes.
And then ngokuzwisisa kwakho or ngokubona kwakho yini economic abuse?
Well, economic abuse, you can say it's a legally recognized form of domestic violence, whereby one intimate partner has control over the other partner's economic resources, such that they diminish the victim's capacity to support themselves, and it forces the other partner to depend on their partner financially.
Alright. So lapha yazi susuka kakhulu isikhiwo esiqatha kakhulu. So lapha singakuthatha njengokuthi njengoba sikhuluma ngomtshado. Singakuthatha njengokuthi ngubaba ohlukumeza umama engamniki imali.
Yes.
Oh, into eyi-one.
Yeah,
Sengifundile sihlobo sami sengifundile. When emotional abuse yini?
Emotional abuse is a form of abuse whereby the husband will be manipulating the emotions of his wife, such that the wife's capacity to think for themselves or to express themselves freely is diminished.
Alright. So you're saying that with emotional abuse, umama sabe sesimthathela amandla ukuthi ebe nguye, like be them their selves who they are.
Yeah, say suppress that ability to be real. That ability to communicate what they're feeling.
Alright. So konke bese kuba sephonguchiya nje to the husband to decide everything.
The husband makes all the decisions.
Alright. So what happens? What happens to the economically abused women?
Basically,
they are economically abused. What are the effects on that women?
The symptoms that we see from a woman who is a victim of economic abuse, basically they become isolated. They no longer mingle with other people freely. There is more like hopelessness because their emotions has been sabotaged in a way. There is low self-esteem, and low self-esteem will lead to depression. You no longer have that self-love. You no longer have that self-confidence as you go out there in the world, because you feel more like less of a human being. You feel like you don't have a right to express yourself. You feel like you don't have a right to communicate or show the world who you really are.
Alright. Hey, nakukhuluma depression khona kunzima sibili, because a lot of women, they are going through that. But njengoba you know that when you are looking at a home, the mother is known to be the backbone, to be the skeleton. So after, if the woman is going through economical abuse and emotional abuse, are they capable to look after the house? Abantwana kuhamba njani emolini enjalo?
There is chaos generally because she's not able to function to her full capacity. Already she's a victim of depression, and symptoms of depression, the person loses interest in life. Like she no longer has that bond with her children. Like kabanakekeli to live to her full potential. So if potential as a woman or as a mother is somehow limited, because already she's a victim of depression, she cannot come out of that depression, so it affects her in her day-to-day activities.
So kasasabi ngumama lana esabe semkhangelela uthebe nguye, because besonke sikhule sitshela ukuthi umuzi ngomama.
Yeah, basically I can say siyaleka that motherly touch from her. We're just getting half, or sometimes you're getting nothing, because already that person mind has been paralyzed in some form.
Alright. Abantwana ke abakhulele endlini lapho where the mother is not okay, psychologically, the mother is not free to express themselves. What happens to those children who grow up in such homes?
Okay, so from their mother already living in a such toxic setup, she's got fears. And those fears, she will transfer them to her kids. That anxiety can also be found in her kids. They also lose self-esteem as they go out there into the world. They lack that motherly feeling from their home. So their performance in their school, they have low grades. There is poor concentration because already in that kid's mind there is a lot going on. He's thinking with my parents, my mom and dad are not getting along like well. He's seeing the suffering of the mother. Because for someone who is depressed, it affects them to a level, even the way they dress. They dress themselves in a way that they no longer love who they are. They no longer love the situation that they're in. And the kids can actually feel that negative or energy emitted by the mother, that she's in some kind of bondage. So basically, that kid is flooded with a lot of questions in his mind. Or is this normal? Like there's so much in going on in their mind. So their attention to school setup is divided. Their self-esteem, like when they see other kids, they no longer love themselves. They'll be like, I wish to be like the other kid because of the situation you're connecting.
All right. So let's assume there is a woman who is going through such. What advice or what's there that can be done to those kind of women? Singabasiza njani as umphakathi, njengelizwe, or as a family? I won't know this person is going through such. How can we assist them? Is there anything that is being done by the community, by the country, or my churches?
Okay, would refer them to go for counseling. At the same time, I feel like they need to be educated more to understand, first of all, what is economic abuse. Because some women, they'll be in a situation, but they don't really understand deeper what kind of situation they're in.
Alright, they'll just bagacabanga ukuthi hayi since vele sathi sikhulwa ngalesilayo bewutsho ukuthi hayi indoda iyahlonishwa indoda ngiyobaba omnene.
They also tell you ukuthi hayi emendweni kunzima uyabekezela, not knowing ukuthi yes, my marriages, they have challenges, but there are always solutions to those challenges. So I'll like referring for counseling. There was also my church setups where women, they discuss these things, they advise each other, like share their experiences. So like get yourself like a counselor where they'll take the step forward to help you deal with depression. Already, since this person is like in a state of depression, they need like a serious like session with counselors to help them get out of that depression and think of the way forward to deal with such a case.
Alright, hi, siyabonga Royal. Namuhla usijoyinile, and this is where our show ends for today. Any words of ukusivalelisa ufuna ukutshela abantu? Any last words?
Okay, whatever challenge or whatever situation that you face in a marriage setup, ungafeli ngaphakathi. Find someone that you can trust, someone that you can rely on. Tell them what you're going through. You never know. You might find a solution. Saying this, I can handle all this on my own. Find a sister, find a brother that you can talk to. They'll help you find a way forward.
Alright, siyabonga. This ends today's show, and like what Royal said, a problem shared is half solved. There are many organizations that cater for women who are going through economic or emotional abuse. Esingahamba kiyo sidinga usizo.